All right, all of you adventurers out there, this video is for you if you are looking to kick your exercise intensity up a notch. So for this video, all you'll need is a lighter set of weights. If you're just beginning, go ahead and grab something around your home like soup cans or water bottles. And you also need a stair. So if you have a step or a flight of stairs, we just need one step for this exercise video. All right, guys, my name's Alyssa with Keep the Adventure Alive, and we are here to do just that, keep your adventure alive with arthritis. We would really appreciate it if you do like this video, if you could hit that red subscribe button below, so that way you can get updates when we do release new videos. Have fun. What you're gonna need is a set of weights. And if you do, I would also have a step handy. So I'm gonna just use the edge of this treadmill right here, but if you have a set of stairs, if you have just maybe one of those aerobic steps, something that you can use, even just a small ottoman would work if it's gonna be stable. Ready? Let's get started. Okay, so you're gonna take your two weights and you can just set them to the side for right now. We're just gonna do just a quick warm up here. I just want you to start stepping side to side. And then I want you just to take one leg up at a time. And then we're gonna take those marches into a small kick out in front. So you're just bringing that knee up and then you're letting that leg straighten out. And now I want you to take those kicks just out to the side. So kicking side to side. And then we're gonna add in those arms, pulling back with each side kick to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I just want you to raise up on your toes and come back down. And when you raise up, I want you to add your arms at the top. So I'll show you raise up, raise up, raise up. So we're starting to get those blood flowing in the arms as well. It does work your balance a little bit as well. And now you're gonna step and reach. So it looks like this, step out to the side and reach, step out to the side, and then pick up the pace. If you can, make sure you're not gonna step on your weights. Step and reach. We're just getting that heart rate going just a little bit. Three, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna take those steps backwards, alternate. And then I want you to add in opposite arm, or you can do same arm, punches forward. So let's do same arm, step back, punch forward. Step back, punch forward. Awesome job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now just last thing, I just want you to open those arms up really big. Big arm circles back. Reach up as high as you can. And now you're gonna rotate direction, so you're gonna go the opposite way. Again, big arm circles forward. Perfect, and now you're gonna pick up one of your weights. So pick up one of those weights. We're gonna start with just some balance. So what I want you to do first is just put one foot in front of the other. And we're just gonna go to our dumbbell pass. So you're just passing back and forth. If you need to, you can just take your feet a little wider if you're having a hard time with this. We want to be in control, so we're not just passing it back and forth. You're in control. 3, 2, and switch other side. So you're just warming up your ankles a little bit as well, passing it back and forth. Because our feet are super important to keep our legs healthy, to keep our hips healthy. So we really want to make sure our balance is very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and pick up your other weight. And first, what we're going to do is you're going to bend over slightly, and you're going to pull those weights up to your hips and back down. Pull and back down. You're really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Pull back. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to take those weights up by your shoulders, legs out wide, toes pointed out. Now what we're going to do is you're just going to pulse down and up. Legs stay wide, toes are pointed out, and it's just a small bend, and then stand up. You're just letting those weights rest on your shoulders. You can also just hold them down. Whatever's most comfortable for you. And keep going. You're sitting those hips back. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down. We're going back to the balance exercise. One foot in front of the other. And again, you're passing back and forth. Awesome job. Your balance does get a little bit more challenging when you're under fatigue a little bit, so it might be just a tad harder this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other side, and rotate. Pass it back and forth. Make sure you concentrate, stay in control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to pick up that other weight, and we're going to go into those rows where you're bent over just a little bit. So go ahead and bend over, stick your bottom back, pull those weights up to your hips, and back down. Back to your hips and straighten them out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those weights up at your shoulders. Wide stance, point those toes out, and you're gonna sit your hips back and come up. Sit your hips back and come up. Perfect. Keep going. Sit your hips back. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, go ahead and drop one of those weights. Now, you're going to hang on to the heads with both hands. And what we're going to do is you're going to step to the right and bring the weight up to the right. Step and turn. Step and turn. Awesome job. You're stepping and turning. You can pivot on that back foot as well. Perfect. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And now you're going to switch. Other side, so you're going to do the same thing. Step and turn, pivot on that right foot now. Pivot, pivot. Awesome job. Keep it going. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, now what I want you to do is we're going to go back to that wide stance. Point those toes out. You're going to have the weight in one arm. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend down, stand up, pick that weight up, and come back. So it looks like I'm keeping my chest up, so I'm not bending over this way. I'm bending down, picking it up. My legs are staying wide. And bending down, picking it up. You're bending your knees slightly. Bending down and picking it up. It should not put too much pressure on your knees because we're in this wide stance. Bend down and pick it up. Awesome job. Keep going. We have 5 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, and now hang on to your weight by the heads. You're gonna go over to your stair, and all you're gonna do first is just tap forward. So you're just tapping to your stair. If you need to, you can use your other weight and just tap that, and you can probably go a little bit faster. But if you do have a stair, I do want you to try to use that stair. And I want you to pick up this speed as quickly as you can. Ten more seconds. Awesome job. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you used your other weight, set it to the side. We're back to holding the heads of the weight. Step and turn. Step and turn. Perfect. Keep going. Step and turn, pivot on that back foot. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. And switch to the other side, so same exact thing on the left. Ready? Here we go. Turn and step. Awesome job. Keep it going, guys. Turn and step. Pivot on that back leg. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going into that wide stance. Point your toes out. You're going to touch that weight to the ground. Stand up. Remember, if you're wearing a shirt and if it had something written on it, when you go down, I could still read it. So you can still read mine versus bending over this way. So keep your chest up. It always helps if you look forward at something so you can keep your chest up. Awesome job. Keep sitting those hips back as far as you can. Perfect. Oops. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Okay, keep that weight, and we're going to those taps. So you can use your other weight or use your step and start stepping, and then pick up the pace. I want you to go at a decent pace. Keep going. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, now what I want you to do is you're gonna grab both of your weights. Okay, so take your weights up to your shoulders, feet just shoulder width apart. And what we're gonna do is you're just gonna press up for 4. And then you're gonna bring your arms down and you're gonna pull up for 4. So you're going to press up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Press them up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna lead with your elbows. So your elbows should come up first. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lead with that elbow. 2, 3, 4. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now keep those weights right where they are. And you're going to slide them down to your knees and back up. So it's a slight deadlift. You're sitting your hips back and you're bending your knees just a little bit and stand up. So it's not a squat. And if you want to, you can stand in front of a wall and just try to reach for that wall. Reach for that wall. So you're sitting your hips back and then standing all the way up. Sit your hips back, bend your knees just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set both those weights down. I'm gonna go on just the side of this treadmill, but what I want you to do is you're just gonna step up, step down, step up, step down, and I want you to try to alternate the foot that you're leading with. Step up, step down, step up, step down, alternating feet. If you have knee pain during this, what you can do is step both feet on, step down, step up, step down, step up. So instead of stepping up, you're essentially just alternating stepping down. So it's kind of the same movement, but it's a little different, and it really helps with people that have knee pain. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're just going back to the top. So you're grabbing both of those weights, and we're going that press overhead for 4, and then the pulling up for 4. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. Lead with that elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep both those weights right where they are. You're bending down, bending those knees just slightly, and then standing up. Bending down, sitting those hips back, and squeezing up. Sit those hips back. You should feel this in the backs of your legs and in your glutes. If you don't, you're likely not sitting your hips back far enough. Or if you're using really light weights, you might not feel it as much. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to those step ups. Now to make it harder this time, you can hang on to the weights that you have. So you can either step up and step down, or you can start standing up and then step back. If it felt okay the first time, but it still felt a little challenging, then go ahead and just drop your weights, and you can do it without. But if you have decently light weights, go ahead and just hang on to them. Awesome job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1. Okay. Go ahead and set one of those weights down. Take the weight up by your shoulder. And now what we're going to do is you're going to come down, meet your knee and elbow, and press up. So for this one, if you need to, you can hang on to something to steady yourself, because you want to stay in control. Really squeeze those ab muscles on the side. Nice and slow on the way up and on the way down. If the weight is too much, you can also do this without weight. Really squeeze and slowly come back down. So it's up to you depending on how difficult it is. It tends, when you use a weight, it tends to be a little harder on the arm. But if your weights feel okay, definitely keep holding on to them. And we're going to do 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do the other side. So again, use your weight. Hang on to something if you need to. Meet that elbow and knee. Slowly come back up. See, even I'm losing my balance. Slowly meet them. Slow on the way down. Really focus on using those side muscles. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that weight, and you're going to find a wall. I want you just to go into a small wall sit, something that's comfortable for you to hold. So just bend your knees a little bit. Now, I want your back to be flush against the wall. So your whole back is on the wall, even your low back. So don't arch up. Take this weight, and you're going to turn side to side. Now, I really want you to keep those stomach muscles tight. Your back flat on the wall. Turn. You don't necessarily have to touch the wall if it feels like a lot of twist for you. Keep your back on the wall though. Focus on using those stomach muscles. And now you're just going to take that weight, press it straight out in front of you, keeping that back flush against the wall. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This one we're just doing one of all of these, so we're not gonna repeat all of these. Okay, so now what I want you to do is go down on your stair. So I'm gonna come right here, and I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna make my feet a little wider, or my hands a little wider, so I'm not on the belt, but I want you to hold here. And then I just want you to bring one leg down at a time. One leg down, really focus on not letting that back arch, but you're staying here, dropping one leg down at a time. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and hop up. Awesome job. Okay, now I want you to take your hands together. Take your feet slightly wider apart than shoulder width. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate one side and then the other. If you have a light weight, you can hang on to the weight this way as well, but I like to do it without weight first. And then if you feel comfortable, go ahead and pick up that weight. So you're just sitting back a little bit and you're just turning, but I'm keeping my chest forward. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to go back to your stair and down into that plank position one more time. Really push up through your shoulders. And now again, you're just gonna bring one knee down at a time. It's slow and controlled, so it's not this. It's one at a time. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step up and come back. All right, so now I just want you to kick one leg forward. Keep those stomach muscles nice and tight. And now you're gonna take those legs out to the side. Kick them out to the side. And now you're gonna take those kicks backwards, so make sure you have some space behind you. Push your heel back, keeping your chest up. Stand up nice and tall. And now I want you just to alternate lifting your heels. So you're just lifting your heels as close as you can to your bottom. Just bending at the knees. And now you're gonna take those big arm circles backwards, big arm circles back. And then we're going forwards. Forwards. And then just reach side to side, kind of like a swooping motion.
Perfect. Swooping motion. And now we're just gonna bring all the way up. Make your spine as long as you can. Bring it back down. Raise it up. Make your spine as long as you can. Try to reach for the ceiling. 2 more. All the way up to the ceiling. And last one. Raise it up. All the way up to the ceiling. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed today's workout.